All right, so I want to talk about what is going on with Google reviews. So my SEO team has told me that we are seeing some kind of shakeups going on with Google reviews. They are sweeping through, they are clearing out low quality reviews, and this is clearly a response to review spam. Unfortunately, it also is clearing out actual reviews for our customers. So why is this a problem? Well, with the other changes that Google has been making, reviews are more and more and more and more important. And in our view, what we're seeing with our customers, reviews are the number one factor for getting more visibility or share of voice or whatever you want to call it in the maps. And so there's many different things that we do. We do hyperlocal content, which is content about landmarks and points of interest. We do some signaling. We do, obviously Google business posts, and all these things are important, but nothing is moving the needle right now like reviews. And we have in testing this with customers that are compliant, and we'll go ahead and follow our process to get reviews. And what we see is that getting a steady stream of reviews from your customers is turning a weak to average map into a strong map. And obviously your presence in the maps, and we measure these with GeoGrids, directly translates to your phone's ringing. So I just want to talk a little bit about what you should be doing. So if you run a business that serves local customers, you must be getting reviews as a part of your process. It is by far the most important thing that you can do, that you have control over in an easy way to help yourself get results. We can help you. There's a ton of things that we can do and that we do to help you get better results. But if you are not getting reviews, our hands are tied. There's very little that we can do. There's very little anyone can do. So your number one objective, whether you're working with us or anybody else, is you must get reviews. It's got to be in your process. It's got to be every customer, every time. You have to follow up with them. You got to ask. You're not going to get it if you don't ask. And there are many, many, many different platforms available to you to do this. Whatever you're using for your customer management software, ServiceTitan, or whatever else, there's hundreds of different ways, different things that you can do to get reviews. You've got to figure this out. You've got to get it in your process for delivering your service to your customers, and you've got to enforce it with your team. If your team is doing this, you've got to make sure they're doing it. This is the number one most important thing. And now that Google is sweeping and they're doing it consistently, they are going to be sweeping away reviews that are probably legitimate. Because what will happen, what it looks like from what my team is telling me, if it's like a single review, an account that doesn't have a ton of activity that gave you maybe a single review, that might be getting swept away. Now, most times that's actually going to be a real customer that doesn't use their Google account, but they gave you a review because you asked them to. They were super happy, whatever. For whatever reason, they gave a review. Those things are getting swept away. Not all of them, but it's happening. And unfortunately, if you've ever tried getting anything out of Google, it's almost pointless to try. Their customer service is horrendous. It's awful. So the only tool you have to combat this is getting reviews. And there's benefits to it. When you get the reviews, you will get the rewards. And so there's kind of a positive feedback loop that happens here. And so you start getting more reviews, you're going to get more visibility in the maps. As you get more visibility in the maps, more people are going to see you. The more reviews you have and the better reviews you have in comparison to your peers, you're going to show up better in the map path. So think about the map pack. When you search for a restaurant or a plumber, or say you don't have, say your water heater breaks, okay, who fixes water heaters? Google's going to recognize that as a plumbing query, and it's going to show you plumbers. It's going to give you three options. You're going to see the reviews, the number of reviews, the quality reviews. And just think, if you're looking at that, who are you going to call? You're going to call the company with the most and best reviews. And so visibility is not enough. It's visibility, and it's quantity, and it's quality. And you can't cut this short. You've got to get it. You've got to get there. And the only way you're going to get there is going to ask. So get a process, get it in place. You must do this for your business. And if you do, you will see the rewards. You will not find very many successful businesses, especially as we move forward in time, that are not consistently getting reviews from their customers. As long as Google is the yellow pages, you must get reviews to play there and to do well. So if you see your reviews disappearing, this is why, and this is what you can do about it. Thank you.